You're watching the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Now here's your hosts, Tom, Nick, and Dave. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. Uh-huh. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is T, it is D. Touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Nick's not with us as he is just getting out of Soldier Field. We are recording this on January 18th, so our condolences to DDJ and JP, whose teams were vanquished this week in football. I'm so sorry. We won't have DDJ.
Who's still in the football?
So you predicted Bears Bills? Is that what you predicted?
Yeah.
They both got eliminated this weekend, buddy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it will be the Rams versus the Seahawks for the NFC Championship, and in the AFC Championship, it'll be the Patriots versus the Broncos.
So none of the teams I cared about.
None of the teams you picked.
Patriots and Broncos. I'll go Broncos, Seahawks, and Seahawks for the win.
Broncos, Seahawks for the win.
That's my Super Bowl prediction. And if you bet on the internet, I don't know.
Use code N.R.D. on DraftKings to receive a $10 free wager.
I want to start sports betting.
Here's the thing. So my friend Chris and I don't think Chris has ever been mentioned or shown on the show. He's my best man at my wedding. Other than Tom. He was the legal witness best man, whereas Tom was the in-crowd best man.
I have literally no recollection of any of your best men, because I have no idea what any of them look like. You could put them in a room, and only one of them was not at your wedding, and I wouldn't be able to pick out who was at your wedding.
But so Chris and I were both New Jersey Devils fans, as all quality people should be.
Yep.
And so sports gambling was legal in New Jersey before it was legal here in New York. So we would go to Devils games, we'd drive there, we'd cross over the GW Bridge, and I'd immediately take out my phone and like, all right, let's look at the lines and see what we got. And it was exciting, right? And then January of 22, it became legal in New York. And it just kind of lost its luster. It was like, I'm not terrible at sports betting. Like, I think I've probably broken even, which is far better than most people, considering.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I can pick things.
I also don't gamble a large amount. I think the most I ever gamble is during the Super Bowl, and I usually bet like $200 amongst all my bets. So, like, picking the team to win, I bet on the coin flip, I bet on the over-under for the national anthem, random stuff like that. Like, what color will the Gatorade be that they dump on the winning coach?
What app should I download for that? Because I feel like I should bet for the Super Bowl.
I use DraftKings.
Okay.
It's very, very easy to use. FanDuel is also an option. You have to check what's available in your state.
It's all legal in Michigan.
Okay. I go with DraftKings just because the first one. FanDuel, the only reason I have FanDuel is because that is the exclusive partner for the Kentucky Derby. So if I want to bet on the Kentucky Derby, I have to use FanDuel.
The fourth horse in the fourth race for the win.
Well, it's usually like the 10th race for the Kentucky Derby.
That's what I pick.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, first weekend of May, mark your calendars. Fourth horse, fourth race. Tom says hi, and it's Tom says hi in the lead. We've got a broken leg in the backstretch.
Have
you ever been to a horse track when they've had to put down a horse?
I've never seen a horse race because I actually don't agree with it. I think ethically I'm not down.
I have been to a horse race.
When I lived in New Jersey, they had the Haskell.
Okay.
I lived right near Monmouth Park. So I was a 3-minute drive at one point, I think.
Yep.
From there, and no, 3 minutes sounds ridiculous. Maybe 5 minutes. I was a very short drive from the horse track.
Okay.
I'll bet on horse racing, but I won't go watch it because I worked at a Lexus dealer as well, and this kid Lorenzo used to go on lunches and bet on the horses and take everyone's money and bet, but I never follow up with him, so I have no idea if I ever won anything or stole my money. Lorenzo was kind of a piece of shit, so I would assume I had to have won something.
I mean, I'll say this: horse racing is when you watch it without any money on the line, boring, pointless. When
Yeah,
you put $2 on the line,
that horse is everything.
so I have a funny story that I'll never forget this story about me and my dad. My dad and I, when I worked in minor league baseball, the only way we could sit and watch a game together is if we went upstate to Troy, New York to watch Tri-City Valley Cats play. So we made a weekend of it. So we went to go see the New York Giants practice in the morning because they were practicing at the University of Albany that morning. Then we went to Saratoga, watched the horse racing, and my dad did not. My dad's a very Christian value man. He doesn't gamble, but like still have a good time and had fun watching me gamble and like cheering for the horse I would pick.
Yeah.
Last race of the day, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Puts $2 down on a horse he likes. This man comes to life. He is a let's go, come on, get it. Like he'd been cheering, like, come on, yeah, get up there. No, this man, you thought his life savings was on the line. $2. And guess what? Horse won.
Boom, $4 right there.
I think that's what he won. He's like, coffee's on me. I'm like, I don't drink coffee. It was perfect. I'll get a large.
Dad, I'm sick.
So,
Good.
so yeah. And they have like
can you bet on wrestling?
so you can so another funny story about Chris. So the year that Shinsuke Nakamura won the Royal Rumble, he went to Ireland and you can bet on the Royal Rumble over there. And he's like, dude, I just came to a place you could bet on the Royal Rumble. I was like, whatever you do, go in there and bet on Shinsuke Nakamura. I guarantee it. He did not listen to me, and Shinsuke won the Royal Rumble. Like, I bet you I could find that text on an old phone. And I'm like, damn. You can, I think it's because I listen to Chris Van Vliet's podcast, and he does like a read from mybookie.com, I think it is, where you can bet on WWE, but I believe it's like an offshore betting site. So it's like, my only thing about being able to gamble on WWE is like,
it's scripted.
Yeah. Like, what's stopping Triple H from being like, well, and then we can even add even more logos to the ring, man. you know. But I remember they had like a DraftKings thing specifically. They had like a DraftKings pool, which it wasn't considered like gambling because New York, it was still illegal in New York at that time. But I remember they had something along the lines where like you could predict the winners and be part of a jackpot. Because you could do it with AEW, they do it a lot.
Yeah.
But it was something along the lines of like, it was because it was SummerSlam and Nikki Bella was like the surprise opponent for the women's title match and whatnot. And I remember like she was like 1,000 to 1 odds. And I was like, damn, could have cleaned up on Nikki Bella.
Right.
Clip that at your own discretion.
I don't know. I'm because like I see like the ads and shit on like AEW or WWE. One of them's commercials a lot, and I'm like, but why would you bet on something that's predetermined?
Well, so I think what AEW's done, and I think like the reason I did because it was just too much work. Like you had to like you could enter a pool, but like you had to get like 10 out of 10 questions right. So it's like, who will hit their finishers? Will there be more or less than 3 buckshot lariat attempts? Who will bleed first? Will there be a table broken in this match? How many chair shots will be used? Will a member of the Death Riders get involved? And I'm like, this feels like too much work. So
yeah,
and you figure like so many people are going to get that thing right. So you're not really splitting $10,000 with like 3 people. You're splitting with like 10,000 people. So maybe you win like $1, but it's nice to know that the gambling ads are working on you, Tom. I hope smoking didn't do this with Joe Camel back in the day.
Camels were my cigarette of choice growing
up. That's hilarious.
But not regular Camels. Not regular Camels. Never
Camel Blue?
No.
Oh.
Turkish Golds.
Oh, excuse me, fancy.
And then they had Camel Reds, not to be confused with the new Camel Reds. It was Kamel Red.
Camel.
It had a really fun box.
Okay.
And these cigarettes tasted so good. This was the box. I mean, you tell me this isn't marketed towards children?
Oh, yeah. I remember all the time. I remember that because
Dog,
like
if I
camel,
could
there
get
used to be
my
like camel points.
if I see a pack of Camel Reds in the store, you know damn well I'm buying them, and I am smoking one. Just
Yeah.
one.
I gotta pull up the photo. So when we went to, so it is well known that myself and Margaret, we are not fans of the man formerly called Enzo, now known as Real One on the independent circuit. Um,
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
tr
I kind
I
of
would
like.
like it to be known. Let's see how well this photo pops up here. But so he wrestled Zach Clayton, JWoww of Jersey Shore's fiance, and he decided to wear camel inspired
Hell yeah.
apparel. And so I was like, look at this man promoting smoking. Boo! And I posted a photo on my story on Instagram, and I was like, how convenient. The guy that was sporting camel cigarettes inspired gear just got smoked by Zach Clayton.
Yeah.
And it got a like. I was happy. I was like, well done, me.
It got
Well,
like.
it got a like. No, it got a like by Zach Clayton.
Oh, hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I was like, well done. Well done, me. We've accomplished what we've set out to do. We
I
proved our
went
point.
to junior prom with his wife's hairstylist.
Who? Enzo, Zach Clayton?
Exactly. And JWoww's
Uh,
JWoww's JWoww's hairstylist? Yeah. That was a mistake.
I'd like to point something out because we're talking about a lot of other people's successes, and we've mentioned my wedding, and I mentioned in my vows for those of you who are there, Tom, that I find joy in seeing other people succeed, and I would just like to take a moment. Now, I know it's winter out, it's snowing, it's hard to find flowers. So, Tom, I'm giving you virtual flowers right now because you are busting your ass on the socials. I see it every night before I go to bed. Just you out there dancing in all these fun
That's the
outfits.
move.
That's it. Right? I know it. I watch it. I know how to TikTok dance. I'm viral on TikTok. DJ DaveCTheVoice. But you are doing big things now, and you're going to be a speaker.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to advertise that on here?
Yeah, you
For,
can do whatever
for
the hell I
people to
want.
watch?
Yeah, so there's they're advertising as the largest independent eyewear show in the country.
Is this
I
the
would say
eyeball?
it's Eyeball, Palm Springs.
Incredible. What
I
a
would
name.
say it's one of two. Um, Eyeball and the Loft. The Loft is literally 2 weeks later in New York, and I'll be at that. I was asked to apply to speak at Eyeball and teach a class on fostering undeniable relationships with your patients or customers and creating fans of you. Not fans necessarily of your business, but like doing something different. So
Mhm.
I will be talking to however many successful industry people about how to form relationships. Teaching soft skills. You can't teach soft skills. You have them or you don't. So it's going to be very difficult, but it's cool. I was some very kind things were said about who I am and my reputation in the eyewear industry, and I'm really excited. I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to do this. So I am fighting imposter syndrome because this is scary, but I also think that like I'm the guy to do this. So
Yep.
yeah, I'm excited. So
And you deserve it.
I'll be in Palm Springs, California at the Ace Hotel February 19th to the 22nd. And the 21st in the morning is my class. And the rest of that time, I will just be dancing my ass off in people's glasses and having a time. Doing that. Yeah.
I know shit. I'm
Listen,
hip.
I've been to a wedding. I only know how to dance at weddings, and that's what you do.
It's funny. So I DJ'd a Sweet 16 last night, and I noticed the brother of the birthday girl is like watching TikToks with his buddies. I go, "Hey, Bobby, you on TikTok?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "You should check me out on there. I'm viral, 25 million views." And he goes, "Wait, what? What's your handle?" I tell him. Just he's with his buddies. Bro, he's not kidding. He actually get 24.8 million. I was like, "That's me, famous."
Yep.
The kids love me, man.
I'll
Kids
tell
love
you, the internet's a weird thing. Like, I'll throw our show it currently in the mix of like, there was a time where we were doing relatively well,
me. Yep.
with views and even on like Instagram and Facebook, and then like it just stops and then it comes and then it stops.
Yep.
Social media, I don't think people realize to make it doing social media is one, an absolute full-time job.
Yep.
And then outside of that, you've got to become very like tech savvy in formatting sizes and like, and I'm not. I literally just dance in my living room in my basement. It's wild. Some of my videos that like I'm like, man, I worked really hard on like editing this so the dance is kind of silly and like there's fun jumps, whatever.
Yep.
It's 300 views.
Yep.
And then like one shot, 30-second video, 1.7 thousand. And I'm like, in a day, like these are like in a day or whatever. But I'm like, what the hell is going on?
It's very weird.
I watched one video that's like, here's what you're doing. Here's what you need to do to get on the TikTok algorithm or the Instagram algorithm. And then like all of my suggested posts, because I watched one video, is that like these people are only getting the views on the TikTok things because they're not telling you anything.
Yep.
And it's so crazy. And then I saw one like, you create a 1-second video loop and it just racks up the views. So I did one in my car of me just raising my eyebrows. No, man, it's not even true.
Yep. My views are all over the place. So like literally my last TikTok that I put up was 1,096 views.
Dude, my TikTok has flopped.
Before that, 585. That was, and those, one is of a groom dancing on the dance floor. And then the other one is people doing the Cotton Eye Joe. Then I did, and so the one that has the groom dancing has like the title on the TikTok preview slide. So it says like when the bride says my husband doesn't really dance, but I'm the DJ. The Cotton Eye Joe has 500 less views, no title. But then I have the one of Macho Verse getting attacked at Awesome Championship Wrestling with a title on it, 187 views.
Yeah, dude, it's.
I mean, I'm also primarily in a field where I use social media to promote my business. So I use it more of a trying to think of the word, where you show your work. Like the
website?
No, not a website. My
portfolio.
Yes, thank you. That's it. That's what I primarily use it for. Because like people, potential clients are always ask like, "Oh, do you have a website?" Where I was like, "Well, no," because I think that's kind of dumb. You could just check it out on social media. Boom. So
yeah. Websites. It's funny, like
websites do add a sense of professionalism. I'll give you that.
They're so important, but also it's like, well, like I don't need a website. I have a Substack now, and that I think could change the game.
Yeah.
But I don't know how yet. I don't understand it, which I just realized I have to write an article for this in the next like 2 days.
Folks, it's simple. You go follow Tom's Got Glasses, you go follow DaveCTheVoice over on TikTok, and guess what? It helps us. Helps us grow. Every little follow. Like I have 4,000 plus followers on Instagram. Clearly not everyone that follows me is watching my videos. So, it happens. My sister uses me as a go ahead, Tom.
I need to get up to 1,000 followers on Instagram so I could go live when I'm in California. It's so hard when you're you're in a niche market, but like also not quite as niche as glasses. It's so hard to maintain followed on Instagram in like the industry I'm in.
Yep.
Like I need 353 more followers. That's it. I just need to break 1,000 so I could go live. That's all I want to do.
That's all he wants, folks.
All I want to do when I go live, sometimes I forget that I'm like alive, and it could really be a thing for you guys.
Just comes out like My sister uses me as an example when my sister's an English teacher, and she uses me as an example when kids are like, a lot of kids today want to be YouTubers, they want to be creators, and I'm all for that. Pursue your dreams, figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Understand that success does not necessarily relate to hard work, does not necessarily relate to talent.
You have to be pretty and have money already.
Dude, I got neither of those and I went viral. I'm
Yeah.
pure luck of the draw. Things
Yeah.
that go viral are not always planned. You
No.
know, you see so many videos of guys eating it, when they're skateboarding. Those videos go viral. Do you think they plan to fucking break their leg? No. But I didn't mix a song. I didn't like do any cool wordplay.
You
No, I
didn't
literally
know.
let one song fade out, filmed the kids just quiet, and then pressed play, and boom, they went nuts.
Yep.
Went out of the blue, and I didn't even like use any. Fiend had been a big song, I guess, at the time.
That was your video was the first time I had ever heard that song.
The only reason I knew of that song is because of the WrestleMania hype package that they had played so many times leading up to Mania last year. But what can I say? I put Travis Scott on the map more than Travis Scott did.
Something like, people are driving like maniacs down my road.
Yeah,
Yo,
folks, if it's snowing where you are, please drive carefully. It's
and put your
dangerous
fucking
out.
headlights on. Like,
Yeah, even in the daytime. Even in the daytime.
So much snow. I mean, it's not that bad. There's like, hi Crouton. There's like 5 inches.
Oh, Crouton.
Should we talk wrestling?
We can. Josh, the Royal Rumble's coming.
There's this new show called The Young Rock.
It's an old show, actually.
It just came out. It's terrible. Fucking, that show is terrible. Like, it's not like bad that it's good. It's just not good.
Just not good.
It's just not good. What else? Hold on. And another thing, the Royal Rumble's coming up. I just learned that it's in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Had no fucking clue.
It's all weird conspiracy theory today.
So I, again, have no idea. I mean, no, we talked about it last week. I think I just forgot again. I still will not buy ESPN Super Plus to be able to watch it. So someone sent me an illegal streaming site.
So next week we will draw the numbers for the Royal Rumble. Remember, Patreon members get an automatic entry. We'll figure it out to divvy it up, put them in there for a chance to main event WrestleMania. The other Rumble will be for the crown. So we'll draw those numbers next week, those numbers and names. So I heard somebody had a conspiracy there. I forget where I heard it. I want to say it was maybe Chris Van Vliet. But so Drew McIntyre won the world title, won the WWE title on SmackDown. Really cool. Apparently, only 5 men have won the WWE title on SmackDown.
No.
It was Brock Lesnar did it twice.
Never heard of him.
Daniel Bryan, or no, AJ Styles, I believe Daniel Bryan, and then Drew, I believe were the 5 that did it. I feel like I'm missing one, but you know what? Let's bring up Chris Van Vliet's thing here so I can make sure I'm correct on this. But I do like that they're giving it that, you need to be watching sort of feel because anything could kind of happen.
Because I didn't know. I had no idea that Drew McIntyre.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So it was not. Oh no, it was Daniel Bryan. Who did I claim 5 men there? But so in 1999, Vince McMahon won the world title on SmackDown. 2003 and 2019, Brock Lesnar won the WWE title. 2017, AJ Styles won it. 2018, Daniel Bryan won it. And 2026, Drew McIntyre won it. So
I think that they need to do title changes on TV, not just pay-per-views.
I think so as well. I mean, when you have so many titles, I think you have to.
Like, consistent title changes.
Yeah.
Like,
but so follow me on this. So they've had 4 singles matches on SmackDown this past Friday. Those matches were won by Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, Trick Williams, and Solo Sikoa, I think. It doesn't matter because the winner of this match, so those 4 guys will compete this Friday in a fatal 4-way match Winner faces Drew McIntyre. The following night, at Saturday night's main event, for the WWE title. The Fatal 4-Way is happening on Saturday night's main event. Winner of that match will face Drew at the Rumble for the WWE title. Excuse me.
Okay.
So Sami Zayn wins the Fatal 4-Way. Then he beats Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship in Saudi Arabia.
I love that.
Pretty big moment, right?
I love
And
that.
do you remember what was it? It was 2 years ago, WrestleMania 39. Like Sami Zayn was going to go up against Roman Reigns at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view in Montreal, and they're like, "Oh man, it'd be pretty epic." And also, Saturday night's main event is in Montreal, so that's why you think Sami's going to win there. But so Sami wins the match, the Royal Rumble, and then Cody had that promo with Sami's like, "I've got my ticket to WrestleMania, and I better see you there as the WWE champion." Now you tell that story. Cody's a heel. Sammy's the world champion going into.
I think I'm going to say it right now. I don't think there's another wrestler currently on the roster that deserves that more than Sami. Like,
look at me pulling a Ryan. Wait a second. Hold on. Because I totally said I wanted to do this. I totally forgot I was going to do it. Just talk for a second. I'm just going to the other room. Keep chatting.
Sami Zayn has consistently been that guy. The guy who has been around, done the damn thing, and just hasn't gotten the main title. I truly think that if you want to keep things interesting, you take the title spots off of the usual suspects and put it on Sami Zayn. Put it on Sami Zayn for like 6 months. For like 6 months. Not even like a full crazy title run. He could lose it at Survivor Series. He could lose it at SummerSlam, whatever. But I think giving Sami a good title run with good defenses would reinvigorate the people who give a shit about wrestling to give a shit about it. Because my big complaint is I feel like I'm watching for AEW and WWE, for both of them. Yep. When I watch, I feel like I am just watching the same episode of TV every single week. You put that title on Sami Zayn, you're not getting that. And if you are, you're at least being entertained really well because Sami knows how to put it on, whether it's talking or wrestling. Sami Zayn is untouchable. I really think he's probably one of my favorite WWE wrestlers.
I have a better theory now.
Okay.
Hold with me. So we still get Sami versus Drew at the Royal Rumble. Drew beats Sami Zayn in Saudi Arabia. Okay. No problem. Fast forward. Gunther wins Money in the Bank. Gunther faces Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, main eventing SummerSlam Night 1. Brock Lesnar loses. Gunther wins. Or you can have Brock win. Doesn't matter. No, Gunther's got to beat Brock. He's got to beat Brock in this. Night 2, Gunther cashes in and wins the WWE or World title at SummerSlam. Cool. Then fast forward to the Royal Rumble 2027. Who wins it? Sami Zayn. Who does he face? Gunther. Where? At WrestleMania. The same pay-per-view he beat Gunther at 2 years ago to win the IC title. Now they clash for the world title, and guess where it is? WrestleMania next year, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to put on They do, and I'm not going to put on a shower cap to steal another gimmick of Ryan Crossley, but I am going to do something else to try and itch him out of retirement. And that is, remember how he had that big-ass bag of gummy bears that he got from Costco? Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? On this year's Tom Says Highway to Mania, we're either going to get our crown back or we're going to get diabetes in the process. Look at the fucking size of this bag of Nerds Gummy Clusters.
That would last me the entire year. I love Nerds Gummy Clusters, but I can eat like 5 before I'm like done.
Well, here's 5. These are what I'll eat on the episode just for you, Tom. So, not even going to tell you how many of these I had at lunch today. I was just snowed in watching Tosh.0 and football. Whoop.
Osh.0. Still a thing?
No, these are old episodes.
Okay.
So,
Good. I have a top 3 Tuesday.
oh boy.
Top 3 brawler crossovers that you want. Has to be a wrestler, but cross them over with any pop culture reference you want. How Danhausen did The Simpsons, how Danhausen did, I don't know, everything else. How even Johnny Gargano did the like Wolverine thing.
Yep.
So like 3 brawlers. It doesn't have to be 3. It doesn't matter. She's assuming brawlers that you would like to see a wrestler crossover into pop culture. I have a few. I want to see a full wrestler micro brawler Simpsons series. I want Bret Hart, but like Simpsons Bret Hart.
That'd be cool.
That happened.
Yeah. They have the figure.
I think that would be incredible in a brawler. But I also think doing other wrestlers in a Simpsons style.
I mean, it's easy. You just make the skin yellow.
No, you've got to make it look like a actual Simpsons character, but in brawler form. So it's. I have a very specific image in my head, and I can't. But I want that really bad. I would like to see the Elite as Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I think seeing them as Ninja Turtles and like Kenny's like Splinter.
Okay. You're being far more creative with this than my thoughts in my head.
I'm very creative. I would like Andre the Giant's Princess Bride character.
Ah, see, that's okay. Got mine. Okay.
Just Captain Lou Albano, because he is pop culture.
That's very true.
Give me a fucking Captain Lou brawler.
So my number 1 that I thought of right away, I'm just looking at my Hasbro's across from me. If they can do it with a big rubber guy or Bendham's, whatever they're doing, give me Macho Man as Randy Poffo in his Cincinnati Reds or St. Louis. I think it was St. Louis Cardinal. I think it was the Cardinals. But give me that. Like you can even make up the baseball jersey. Just have him in a fucking baseball hat.
Yeah.
You know, I'm assuming he's holding the scepter. Make it a baseball bat. You know. My next one, we have to for our top commenter. You're welcome, Mr. Hodap. Give me Roddy Piper as John Nada from They Live.
Yep.
And then I'm trying to think of wrestlers they can actually do or have done and that you can like circulate. I'm trying to look. I wish I could rearrange for my brawlers to be more visible to me. Let's see. We do. What could we do? Has anyone ever told John Moxley that he looks a lot like Dean Ambrose? Just saying.
I've heard that.
He looks a lot like him. More talented though. We've got Surfer Sting. I mean, if we've gotten Sting, let's get RoboCop to go with him.
Yep.
Makes all the sense in the world right there.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let us know your top 3 Tuesday in the comments below. Don't forget, we draw numbers next week for the Royal Rumble. Make sure you go follow Tom Scott Glasses because big things are coming, baby. They're coming.
Even bigger things are coming Thursday night.
Oh, baby.
I'm getting my beard cut and my hair cut.
Oh.
We're doing a full haircut.
Oh.
I don't even know what, but right now I got a braid going. But we're cutting. Like I'm kind of giving this person creative freedom with my hair.
Whoa!
So this luxurious, sloppy. Oh, I lost my scrunchie before the cat gets it. This luxurious, sloppy, poor hairline. We're doing something.
Let's see, baby. I can't wait.
Next time you see me on the show, we're gonna have a little bit different head of hair. It seems.
Okay, I'm excited.
Nothing's off limits either. So this will be really fun.
Oh baby, oh baby. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode of the broadcast. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and if anything, just comment. Just comment something. You know what? If you're watching right now, comment eyeball. Comment eyeball.
Eyeball.
That's it. Comment eyeball. That lets us know you watched the very end. So thank you for those of you who joined us at the very end. Yeah, buy our merch on ProWrestlingTees.com. Join our Patreon. You got till tomorrow because we got to record on Wednesday, Tom. Sorry, so we can get the numbers all drawn up and whatnot.
So fine with me. It's so much easier.
I'm sorry. But then, yeah, join our Patreon, $1 a month, get you in. Sports broadcast, help pay for Zoom, little things like that. Yeah, that's it. Follow us on social media and other shit. So, and most importantly, be a good human being. So, on behalf of myself, the future king of the nerds, he says hi. Mr. Tom says hi. Sasso. Tom's got glasses on all the platforms, social media. Don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because, like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone, and God bless America.
It's winter, which means it's snowing. And guess what? When it's snowing, put your fucking headlights on. I drove an hour. 87 cars I counted without their headlights.
Jeez.